Hello my friends, it's Lorraine here from the Great British Veg Plot, and today asparagus seeds. So I will take you up and show you my asparagus, my new asparagus bed. I planted 4 crowns of asparagus in one of the beds at the end of last year. September, October time last year. And to be perfectly frank with you, the crowns looked as if they were a little bit old. They were given to me by a friend. I soaked them well in water before I put them in the ground and spread them out nicely. There's no sign, of course, yet of any growth, but I'm not holding out a lot of hope for that. So I wanted to have a go at growing from seed. Now, these are the other people I highly recommend. Chiltern Seeds. They do a lot of seeds. They do a lot of very regular seeds, but they do a lot of seeds that are slightly unusual as well. Things that you might see in a garden centre, but that you don't normally get seeds from in the regular seed catalogues. So I love their seeds. They are local to me in Buckinghamshire, so I'm very happy to support them and encourage you to have a look at their website. So this asparagus is Conover's Colossal, which is a very standard, good yielding regular asparagus. It's nothing fancy. I have never grown asparagus before, not on purpose. I've had an asparagus fern pop up in my garden, but I've never had a bed that I have actually nurtured for a long period of time. So asparagus is a perennial crop, a permanent crop. The idea is that the bed will be in place for 10 years or more, so these seeds are my they're going to be my stock. The other thing about asparagus is that growing from crowns may mean that you get a harvest sooner than growing from seed. So if the crowns come right, we may see shoots this year. We hope we will see shoots this year if they're viable. But we don't harvest the first year or possibly 2 of shoots. You want to wait until the second or third year until the plant is really established. And with seeds, that might take another year or 2. So again, depends what you want to do. But I'm happy to be patient on this because asparagus crowns are quite expensive, and this packet of seeds I think was about £2.50, £3, something like that. So what it says here is, and there's always good instructions on the seed packets, it says sow indoors or under glass, soak the seeds in water for a couple of hours. So these have been soaking as per the instructions for a couple of hours, and I've got just a broken wooden disposable fork knife here to help me get them out. They're fairly big seeds. Let me just show you. They're fairly big seeds, but they're black, so they're going to be hard to see on the compost. So I'm just going to put one in each of these cells. So asparagus seeds need to be sown at about 2.5 centimeters depth, about an inch depth. So what I've done is I've pushed my fingers, can you see, into my thumb, into the compost. I put the seed in each of those dips, and now we're ready to just cover so that all those holes are filled in and the seeds are well covered. I watered the compost in the seed tray before I put the seeds in. So that's a standard practice for me. So the seeds go into wet compost, which helps them kind of stick to the compost and find their feet a bit more easily, I think. And then just put this compost on top. Again, I'm just using the 50% homegrown compost, 50% perlite, and put that over the whole of the tray to make sure that all those seeds are well covered, and you can flip off any excess. So there it is, seeds for asparagus sown. Put a label in them and watch this space.